Hello, my friends, and welcome to another edition of Raw Urban Music Sessions. Our guests tonight, who you just saw perform, Manic Honey, a five-piece band from New York City. They call themselves the band your therapist warned you about. We'll find out why that's the case. My name is Lorenzo Mamelli, and now let's meet the members of Manic Honey.
Hello, I am Melody Wilson. I'm the lead singer.
Hi, I'm Monica Bell. I play keys and do a little bit of backup vocals. Not right now, but
Please. Hi, I'm Pete Ferriola, and I'm drums and vocals.
I'm Keith Doliga. I play bass.
Hi, I'm Matt Rosenthal, and I play guitar.
Welcome to the program, guys.
Thank you.
you for having us.
That was an amazing performance to start off the show, and I'm just curious as to why you would call yourselves, in your own bio that I've read online, the band that your therapist warned you about.
We just cut straight to the chase, I feel. You know, like we let everything air out, you know? There is no land that is untouched, especially like in dark places inside of your psyche.
Yeah.
Is that too heavy?
We deal with a lot of trauma in our lyrics
Yeah.
and stuff that's true to our own lives. So
Right.
stuff that you would talk about in therapy.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
turn some of the most, like disgusting things into the most beautiful pieces of magic, That's how art should be.
Once again, a mess.
Yeah.
So is that part of that particular
Sure.
perspective?
Yeah, yeah. It's just about like finding yourself in these cycles of constantly having to pick up everyone and everything around you and then realizing like, why do I always end up here, and breaking the cycle,
So how does the name reflect on the direction of the band, Manic Honey? It sounds like two things at odds with each other. Honey, very smooth, manic, a lot of movement, right?
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the whole point. We love the juxtaposition of it all. We're all pretty raw and gritty human beings in a concrete jungle that is also hard and gritty, but we're also really sweet and vulnerable on the inside. So it's multi-layered. You gotta be.
So how long have you guys been together, playing together?
Like 3 years, right?
Yeah, all of us together,
about.
3 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Monty was our last edition, thank goodness,
Yeah.
that we found Monty. Monty actually came to one of our gigs, and was like,
I did.
I want to be, a part
Oh,
of
yeah?
this. And it worked out.
Mel
Bro.
approached me.
Oh, you?
Yeah.
Mel approached me.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
Found. She
Oh.
was here.
Well, whatever. She's here now.
Yeah.
I'm
think-
happy to be here.
You've got to be giving credit where credit's due there, Pete. So
Yeah, I'm gonna
obviously.
take credit.
Well, obviously, it's good that you all are together because the sound that you've created, the music that you've put together. I've been very effusive in my praise of your music before we started today's program. Your first album is called We Only Kiss in Bathrooms,
Yes.
which I'm sure has a story behind it as well. It is full of amazing music. 10 tracks total, am I correct? Am I right about it? Was it 10?
Yes.
Including a fantastic cover of a Fleetwood Mac song. So I assume that you have some influences that you can tell us about. Stevie Nicks.
Absolutely, yeah.
You do a wonderful cover, but the entire album seems like you move from one musical style to another effortlessly. I sense blues, I sense jazz, there's pop, there's punk, it's really a diverse assortment of amazing music. I think we should hear some more of it rather than have me talk about it. So here's Manic Honey with a song called Missy.
This is the story of Missy the Beaver, villainous cheerleader, beloved babysitter.
So she was breaking into dance for her own pleasure. Age didn't stop her, if only she knew better. The game was always the same, but with a different name. Hey girlie, wanna play? I'll show you my bouquet. It's lush and full of flair, different from yours down there. Don't care that you are better, it just takes time, I swear. But little did she know that damn she was destroyed, would never be whole again. Now it's just a hole, a place where so many people come and go. Hey Missy, where are you now? Those damn down. Karma's gonna turn it around some way, somehow. Where are you now? Those damn down. You're not fuzzy, you're just creepy. Hey, Missy, I hate your buck teeth. You're not fuzzy, you're just creepy. Hey, Missy, I hate your buck teeth. You're not fuzzy, you're just creepy. Hey, Missy, I fucking hate your buck teeth. You're not fuzzy, you're just sad and creepy.
Missy from Manic Honey, I heard that song the first time I heard it. I saw you guys perform it a year ago, and I had to immediately look it up online, and it floored me, and it's become one of the songs that I've gone to over the past several months, time and time again. It really seems to be, on an album full of great songs, it seems to be like your masterwork. It really does.
Thank you.
And
Thanks.
getting back to the album, We Only Kiss in Bathrooms.
Yeah.
We left off about the significance of the album title, and you said there is a story behind it, so tell us about that story.
So first, we all discussed over 100 names.
Yes,
Right?
easily.
Yeah, at least. And then finally, at the end of the day, we were like, what if we just took a line from one of our songs? Who suggested that?
Ooh,
I'm just saying.
thank
Credit
you,
where
Pete.
credit is due.
Yes, and I was like, I don't know if it was me or somebody was like, what about, I feel like Keith said, what if we only kiss in bathrooms, which is part of the song 21, and it's about young love, young queer love, where it's like you do everything on the down low, hidden, in the shadows, in corners where people don't see you, so that no one will pick up on your truth. And I was tired of hiding and lying, so yeah.
Lyrically, throughout the course of the entire record, obviously don't shy away from topics, subject matter. It seems to be very provocative, very open and engaging, as opening a vista into your collective mindset, if not an individual mindset. Would that be an accurate assessment?
Absolutely, yeah.
So is the band itself a platform for an issue, a personal issue, or a band issue in terms of lifestyle or things of that nature?
I think we're a platform for anything, for any type of issue that affects, all people, or at least from like our points of view, Like I myself am a queer person. I'm gender fluid. Like these are all things. I was raised in like a religious home, and then I decided to leave that essentially. So like. And all of us come from very different backgrounds, and I feel like it's important to talk about the things that you were shunned away from growing up, at least for me. I was told to not speak on so many issues.
Well, listening to the album, obviously you touch on so many different issues, and the frankness and the way you find a way to weave that into the tapestry of the music is really, sometimes I find myself, and I'm rarely a person who's at a loss for words, but as listening to this record, repeated listenings have really made a tremendous impression on me. I feel like I've actually walked into the world of Manic Honey, and I don't want to leave it. That's how good it is to be there.
That's awesome.
Kind.
That's really
Thank
cool.
you.
Thank you.
Missy is a subject. Missy, the song itself, is obviously some heavy subject matter in the song. And I felt that we wanted to discuss it, but I said, I don't know if we can really give it its proper due in the time frame that we have here within this small time frame. But in terms of the musical styling of it, I hear jazz, I hear a bit of like, it seems like, as I said, the album shifts from one particular musical style to another. You write the lyrics, the composition of the music, how do we come up with that? The feel of that song.
So it's kind of all over the place, all of our songs. So like this first album, most of them, the melodies were in my head or like with other friends like coming up with it. But this current album that we're writing right now, we're all coming up with everything together, like step by step. But yeah, the Missy stuff, that came from Reno during the quarantine.
But what's cool about Missy is we released a couple of singles, and Missy was going to be one of them. And then after we recorded it a while ago, a couple of years ago, Pete and I think Keith, forgive me if I'm wrong, but they had ideas of completely changing the structure. So the Missy that we have out now is a completely different beast than we originally pieced together. And there's like, I have some classical background, so that's where some arpeggios come in, but Matt's solo is, both of them are absolutely, I don't know if they're a genre in their own right. But
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's-
awesome is a good way to put it.
But I think it's like when you're dealing with subject matter that is layered and often very dark, it can be, it just felt like it worked to combine a bunch of musical styles because there's complicated feelings.
I'd say it worked. I think it really did work. It was a remarkable composition and a performance as well. And we have more from the band. The next track up that they're going to play from us off this fantastic album is called Wolf. So here we go with more music from Manic Honey.
He rolled in, saw the softness, gobbled up hungry hearts by the hundred. They trusted him, loved him, the wolf in sheep's clothing, even grabbed me and strength, the Kool-Aid and nothing to keep it break room, taking away integrity, distance from friends and family. Better hope your house is made of bricks, 'cause he has to turn them little twigs to shit. He's a dirty, money, power hungry, star making monster baby. But he sure looked fine to me. He's a dirty, money, power hungry, star making monster baby. Ow. Their world is tipping. Felt like sanity was slipping. Then little piggies had an instinct. He started distracting and building a mark because he flew on down to nothing. His shiny rings turning claws, grin, fleeing the scene. We pray you meet all the demons you made from your tales and your rage, finding lost souls to explore. And fade. He's a dirty, money, power hungry, star making monster baby. But he sure talks sweet to me. He's a dirty, money, power hungry, star making monster baby.
Killer riff. Killer riff. We just heard Wolf from not Missy, but from Manic Honey. Missy is on my mind. That's how much I really love that song. It just can't leave. It's sitting on my mind. It's on the tip of my tongue. But another one with I really feel Keith and Matt on that song, and the riff that comes in, and then the keyboards come in. A great piece of work. The drums, of course, really is. The collaboration, you guys, the five of you together, just generate some incredible music. And before I forget, because I'm just so much a fanboy on today's program, let's talk about the album itself, where it's available, so our listeners can pick it up, and you should pick it up by all means. Where can they get a copy of We Only Kiss in Bathrooms?
On all the platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube.
Amazon Music.
Thank you.
Oh boy.
Those are the big ones.
Tidal.
Hey.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
that's a new one.
What's up?
Yeah. Anywhere that you stream music, you can find our album. As far as tangible copies, we don't have those as of now. But
Is that forthcoming? If somebody wants a
Oh,
CD
I
or
hope so.
vinyl or anything like that?
That
I know
would
there's
be
expense
that would
involved
be
in that, of course.
One
That would be
day.
wonderful. Yeah, we have some very special vinyls that are coming out soon, but those are custom ordered to specific people. But any of the streaming platforms.
Besides Fleetwood Mac, or what kind of influences in terms of musical influences, artists that helped to shape the sound of Manic Honey?
Well,
So many. So I grew up in church, like I said, so like gospel, Queen, hello, favorite band. Lots of 90s R&B, musical theater, jazz. Both my parents are musicians, so like that was my world growing up. Moni?
Oh.
Just because we
feel like
are so
right. I
diverse.
feel like there's some Stevie Wonder a little bit.
yeah, for sure.
I feel like there's hints of Prince.
That's
pretty good.
Classical.
How about
That's
you,
good.
Steve?
That's good.
Oh, classical.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
huge. I grew up playing classical music, so this is my first foray into not classical music. So this has been a very fun
It's killer.
new chapter.
You landed in the right spot. About you, Pete?
I grew up playing hard rock. Dave Grohl was a huge influence, and Ginger Baker was a huge influence, but also a lot of hip hop music, and the backbeats of hip hop, huge,
So-
especially for Wolf, actually.
Especially for Wolf. So, segue to the rest of the percussion section. How about you?
Yeah, I as also grew up on a lot of hard rock, a lot of 80s hair metal, but it's a lot of Van Halen. If I could sneak any sort of Van Halen into anything, I will. But also like Metallica, and then also on the other side, a ton of Springsteen and Tom Petty and those things.
I was wondering if you were going to say Metallica. You got a James Hetfield vibe going on right there, right?
Yeah, but for Wolf specifically, Wolf, as we were writing it, I was going a little bit more in the direction of like Rage Against the Machine.
Ooh, and Matt?
Yeah, I mean, I draw it from a lot of different places. Definitely like Dire Straits and Eric Clapton and Hendrix, so like a lot of like classic rock and hard rock. But I also draw from a lot of progressive metal, which it's interesting because you wouldn't have guessed, but like things like the main riff or the main like guitar lead in Cry Baby is like super ambient and like super pulled from like the progressive metal stuff that I listen to. So
It's amazing. So many disparate influences, and yet it comes together so seamlessly, and it's just the fluidity of it is impressive.
thank you.
Thank you.
It's been great speaking to you guys tonight. It's actually been great just listening to you perform. It was an outstanding performance. My friends, look it up. Manic Honey online. Check out the new record. Buy it. Support a local band, an extraordinary local band like these guys from New York City. And don't forget, time for me to pump my own brake, and that is my show on Maker Park Radio, The Rocker, with Lorenzo Mamelli. You can hear it alternate Saturdays on makerparkradio.nyc, and check out the archives on therockernyc.com. Thank you for being part of this performance of Raw Urban Music Sessions. One more to go from Manic Honey. Song is called Cry Baby.
Cry, cry, This isn't just for sport. I'm insecure and don't wanna get hurt no more. I'm insecure